Hey, before the stream starts, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel to ensure that it keeps growing. Also, comment down below or type in the chat any suggestions or questions you may have. Enjoy the show. Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. For some reason my keys aren't working. Hold on. There we go. Okay, welcome to the stream. Last time we got surf. And what else did we do last time? We trained a little bit. We went to Fuchsia City. We beat the gym leader. We also I should have gotten strength while I was in Fuchsia. I forgot to do that. But whatever. It's not too big a deal. We taught Surf to Hypnotoad. I'm actually going to put up Growlithe because he needs some training. Actually, right now, I'm going to put up Venusaur because I actually have to go catch my next Pokemon. So we're going to go do that really quick. Or my last Pokemon, I should say. So I'm going to go over here. And we're going to use Surf to head down here. Oh man, wild Pokemon. At least we only hit one, so. Tentacool, really good Pokemon, really recommend it. But this one is level 5, so it won't be very good until you train it up, obviously. Okay, so, I actually, there's a trainer right here. Might as well check. I was actually, in, what's his name? Low Gaming, I think his name is. He was streaming the randomizer of this same game, and he's about at the same point. I had just gotten my 5th gym badge. This was after today's stream. I just gotten my 5th gym badge, and he was actually heading to Fuchsia City right as I was doing that. So, yeah, go check out his stream if you haven't seen it already. You know, he's like one of the other few people who are actually streaming this game. Did not mean to do that, but I got a critical hit, so I'll take that. Definitely take that. Got Fury Attack. Okay, this won't do too much. As long as it doesn't get a crit. I know Fury Swipes, I think, has a high crit chance. Alright, forgive me if I'm actually in like a text conversation right now, so I can't like, I mean, I probably shouldn't have started the stream, but yeah, you guys will forgive me. I'll only like stop for a few minutes because I need to text this person. But yeah, hopefully more people join this time. We only got like up to 2 or 3 people last time, but that's alright. It was kind of midday, so I need to figure out like what's a good time to stream. I have to look at like analytics and stuff and see when my most viewership was. I think it was actually later at, I don't even remember. My most viewed stream was streamed, I believe, around 2 o'clock, so I should probably just continue to stream that time. I usually do every day, but it kind of ranges from time to time, so I might as well stream consistently at a regular time. So we're going to the power plant right now. It may seem kind of strange because, you know, there's a little surprise in here. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about Zapdos. The Zapdos can be found in here. Most people probably knew that. There's a Pikachu, not the Pokemon I'm actually going to catch. So, I'm going to go ahead and run. I need to put up Venusaur, because I want to put this thing to sleep. Okay, so we're about 10 levels away from evolving a Growlithe. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Seems that whenever I actually speed up the game, like, you know, using the space bar, because you can do that on PC. Oh wow, Electabuzz, didn't expect that one. You know what? Should I use an Electabuzz instead of the Pokemon I was going to catch? I kind of want to look at its stats. Buzz, FireRed. And then I'm gonna look up the other Pokemon. Not gonna spoil it. I'm gonna look at their stats. I'm gonna compare them. I think Electabuzz is pretty good. Electivire, you can't get him in Gen 3, so wow, 317 special attack. That's pretty damn good. He's really fast too. You know, I kind of want to use Electabuzz. Thunder Punch. Oh my! So this thing will have Thunder Punch, and he learns Thunderbolt at 37, and Thunder at 58. This thing's actually got some pretty good moves on it. I'm gonna look at this guy real quick. Yeah, you know, I think I'm just gonna be unique here and actually catch this. Let me do this. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna catch this thing, and I'm going to use it instead of the Pokemon I was going to catch. I didn't realize you could actually get Electabuzz in here. I thought it might have been in the Safari Zone, but I guess not. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch out to a Dragonair, because you can do. I'm gonna use Dragon Rage, which always does 40 hit points of damage, no matter what. So that'll be pretty useful here. Wow, this thing's really fast. I outsped my Dragonair. That's crazy, and like 5 levels higher. All right, one more should get down to the red zone. Hopefully, I don't get a critical hit. If I get a critical hit, then I'll have to go find another one, I guess. Hopefully, I don't. Alright. No! No! What the hell? Why did I misclick? Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Why did I misclick that? Am I a retard or something? Oh, shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how rare those things are. I kind of want to look it up. I have no idea how rare those things are. I guess we'll find out if we don't find it in a few encounters. Maybe I'll turn on. Oh, there's Voltorb, but you know, Electrode. I'm using Electrode in my Omega Ruby game, so not using Electrode. Let's see if I can. No, I cannot use my bike. Maybe my bike's actually not even selected. I don't even know. Yeah, it is. Never mind. Because I was using the Super Rod earlier, so maybe that was selected, but nope. Alright, there it is again. Alright, it's still level 32. I bet it's like the same one. Just got killed, but it's back. I'm gonna switch out to Dragonair again. That worked out so well. I had him at like 5 hit points, and then I was gonna put him to sleep again to ensure that I caught it. Hopefully Pokeballs will work well. God, I never come prepared here. I forgot, but I have plenty of them. I think I've got like 13 Pokeballs, so should be good. Alright, he woke up already. Thunder Punch. That's actually a really good move. Does 75 damage, almost as much as Thunderbolt. Damn. Oh, okay. That worked well. Alright, that's perfect. I thought that Shed Skin only worked like once per battle or something. Okay, I almost misclicked again. Alright, it's about our hit again. That's good. So we should be able to get this thing in a few. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I got 15 Pokeballs. Nice, we got him 1. Jeez, I didn't expect that. Electric Pokemon. Okay. Alright, now what? I have kind of a name for him here. It might sound really generic, but it actually has meaning. If you guys watched the Psycho series, you'll know that Buzz is actually an electrician. So I thought that was pretty clever. It might actually sound really generic, but it's not. That's a special meaning right there. I guess like contributing to or giving a shout out to my favorite YouTube series. Like obviously it's the best one. Most of them on his channel are pretty good. I've watched most of them, but not all of them. Okay. So we got our last Pokemon for our team. And we're getting ready. I'm gonna text this person really quick. Okay. Where do I want to go for breakfast? I don't know. Nowhere expensive though. No Pancake House, pretty expensive, but I don't know. Alright, there we go. We're all good with that. I think that'll do it. What's going on, Henry? I didn't see your text. I was actually texting somebody, so... What's going on, man? Yola, hola, hola. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and actually withdraw Electabuzz. And we're going to train him. Because he needs to be trained. And, okay. Okay. God, that sounds like such a generic name. Alright, this is going to be our team for the entire game. Everybody's almost fully evolved besides two. Obviously, Dragonair and Growlithe. So, Electabuzz, we got what's going to be an Arcanine. We're going to have a Dragonite, Dugtrio, Politoed, Poliwrath, Venusaur, and that's it. I think that's one of my favorite teams. Honestly, that's pretty sick. It's a really nice team. I think we're going to do really well in the Elite Four. I think we've got a lot of type coverage. Of course, oh, thanks, Calip. Really appreciate that, man. Of course, we got the poison types. We got fighting. We got ground, obviously. Ground's pretty useful. Obviously, Dragonair will actually turn into a flying type, so that's that. I actually need to go go back in here and get FireRed because I don't have a flying type. So that's gonna be a while though. It's not too big a deal though because like how often do you really who I'll put in the VC? Probably Poliwrath. He's pretty overtrained right now, so yeah, it's gonna be a pain, but it's not too bad because he'll hit level 55 eventually. We'll have a fly slave until then. But what's kind of scares me is that I'll be like out in the middle of friggin' nowhere, and then I won't have anywhere, or like I won't have a Pokemon with me that can fly, and I can't like be constantly putting everybody in the PC. So right now, we're going to go through and complete the rest of the routes here, and then we'll eventually have to go down to Cinnabar Island and go to the Pokemon Mansion, and that will be covered in the next few streams. So that's that. I want to see if there's a reward up here for catching Pokemons. I think there is. This guy here. Okay. 50 species for the XP share. Okay. I don't really need the XP share right this moment. maybe it'll be useful in the future if I'm like trying to. Maybe I'll like train up a new team for the Elite Four for the rematch, not for the original one. Obviously, I'll use my team that I have here. But for the rematch, maybe I'll train up a new team or something like that. That could be fun. Because once you get the national decks, I think you can get a bunch of new Pokemon. So, okay. Okay, this is all screwed up. I'm gonna use Swift. Alright. Because I know Thunder Punch will be not very effective, so I just might as well use Swift here. Okay, an Oddish. Alright, that's not too bad. I feel like they'd never like get any fully evolved Pokemon, so until later in the game. It's kind of disappointing though. See the same Pokemon over and over again. It's kind of annoying. God, why won't my fingerprint work on my phone right now? It's kind of annoying. Oh god, I'm sleeping. That didn't do anything. Let's do that. And we're still sleeping. We're still sleeping. God. At least I'm not getting poisoned. Well, I guess it's not as bad. I don't know. What's worse? The battle would be already over if I was poisoned. Okay, I finally woke up. And just destroy this thing. Watching you sleep powder again. Okay, thank God. Please don't poison me now. Okay, there we go. We're good. Everything's good. Nobody's gotten poisoned yet. Alright. Oh my... Dude, Tangle... I don't even know where to find Tangle, honestly. It was like... My Pokédex was like saying that I needed to capture Tangela, and... Because I was trying to go around and get some Pokemon to catch for, like, the rewards for catching Pokemon. And I was going around, I was trying to catch Tangle. I had no idea where it was. Oh crap, we're probably gonna die here. I might as well switch out. No, for the next playthrough, I think I'm either gonna use like the worst Pokemon in that game, or I'm actually going to do no healing items or a Nuzlocke. I'm not gonna do a randomizer because I already played a randomizer. Crap, I forgot to get Poliwrath back into PC, but that doesn't really matter. We're actually going to switch out to Growlithe here, because destroy these guys with a flamethrower. Or flame wheel. Intimidate. Yeah, I might do a Nuzlocke or something to challenge me next game. Which I'll be playing Heart Gold Soul Silver next game. That's in a while, so I don't really have to worry about it now. But just to let you guys know. A lot of people actually, I think either when you're streaming and people come by and they just like kind of watch it for 5 minutes and then they leave and then like new people show up, I think that actually counts as a view towards the video. But there's also a lot of views after I upload the video, so I'm gonna die here. Yep. But yeah, all those people watch it after I upload it, so they watch like parts of it, probably not even the whole thing. Even though my like watch time has skyrocketed over the last like couple weeks. I want to see like, I wonder if there's a way to like estimate how much you would make if you took your analytics and just like shoved them into a calculator or something like that. I don't know. It's like roughly $1 per 1,000 views, but if you get a lot of watch time, then that ups the amount of money you can make. So I don't know, maybe it could be like extra grab cash, like a few bucks a month, but that means I'd have to put ads on my videos, and I don't really want to do that because, you know, there's already enough ads on YouTube as it is right now. So oh, this is a bird keeper. Yep, it is. Okay, that's perfect. That's why I like having an electric type. Bird keeper Edwin. Oh jeez. His cry is the most annoying thing. Yeah. Yeah, Electabuzz has a really good special attack. It's pretty much a beast, Farfetch'd. I didn't even realize that Farfetch'd was from the first generation until I played like the second gen games, and my brother told me, he's like, oh no, Farfetch'd's from the first gen. I was like, what? Because like, I figured it got like, in that forest in Gold and Silver Crystal, it got like introduced to us, I guess. I didn't really know, because when I played I remember getting Soul Silver for the first time. I used like the Pokemon Crystal guide. It was pretty funny, from like early 2000s, which was pretty funny. I believe Soul Silver came out in 2010, I believe. I was using that guide from the early 2000s, late 90s, so that was pretty funny. Can't remember. I think the first game came out in 1999, and then the games after that all came out in the early 2000s. Because I know Leaf Green was 2004, Gold Silver, or not Gold Silver, Ruby Sapphire. Why am I going that way? Ruby Sapphire was 2003. And then Emerald was 2005, I believe, or 2004. That's considered fourth or third gen as well. It's everything from Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and Leaf Green, FireRed are all third gen, I believe. Yeah, third gen. And then Diamond Pearl came out in 2008. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Diamond Pearl came out in 2008. Then came, that's fourth gen, and then Soul Silver, Heart Gold was also fourth gen, and then 2011 was Black White, and then Black and White 2 were all considered the 5th gen, and then I think that's it. And obviously had XY, which I didn't even find XY that great of a game, honestly. It was really easy since you got like the best starters in all of Pokemon. You get basically to keep 2 free starters on your team, which is ridiculous. Like, so your team was already overpowered to begin with. And I remember I got, when the game first came out, there was an event to get a shiny Torchic, so I got it, and so I had my team was ridiculous. I had Blaziken, Venusaur, and Greninja all on my team. So my team was absolutely unstoppable. You couldn't beat it. It was honestly not even that fun. Because you had 3 great starters to begin with, like right off the bat. And then I added like a few other Pokemon to my team. And I remember the Blaziken was actually my first Mega. And I was like, oh, that's so sick. I remember showing to my brother, I was like, holy crap, look at this. I was like, I didn't even know that it would be in the friggin' game. Ah, crap, please do not poison me. Alright, that's perfect. Ah, son of a... Hopefully I'll still be able to outspeed it, like... if this thing's not half my speed, okay. It's like, when you get paralyzed, your speed gets cut in half. Damn. 2 times in a row. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Angel, for showing up for the stream. Really appreciate that, man. We've been already streaming for like 25 minutes. Damn. Didn't expect that. Oh my god, this outage doesn't even have my speed. At least I'm not getting poisoned from that acid. I'd much rather be paralyzed than tripping on acid. Than be poisoned. You know what I'm talking about. Level 34 already, damn. We've only fought like 3 trainers. These acids are just eating me alive. I wonder what would happen to the ground. Just like go through the ground. Just chill. Something chill like that. Oh shit. Alright, well. I'm going to take the chance. Yes! Oh my gosh. Shiny Hunt. Oh man. That's going to be really hard on Leaf Green. I actually was planning on doing a Shiny Hunt stream on my DS, actually, for Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire once I finish the game. So that will be coming eventually, and then I'm also going to do, and the reason I don't want to do, I mean, I don't know if there's like an actual way. I guess you could use Sweet Scent for shiny hunting. I'm not really sure how it works on Leaf Green. I can look it up to see if it's like actually a legitimate process that's not just completely random. So like, obviously with Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you use the Dex Nav, and it makes it a lot easier, and you can get like a chain, which increases your chances. I remember I shiny hunted for a shiny Azumarill, or a shiny Marill, which is like green, and green's my favorite color, and then it turns into a yellow Azumarill, which looks pretty sweet. So I was shiny hunting for a shiny Meryl for like 2 hours, and I could not find it. It was ridiculous. I don't even remember how many encounters I had. It was a lot though. I spent a lot of time trying to. It was definitely more than 2 hours. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll look up if there's an actual process for how to do that. And if you know, then just explain it. I saw the Lenny face, but yeah, that could be a serious thing, you know. After that, I'll probably stream some Wii games, like Pokemon Battle Revolution specifically. Maybe some Pokemon Rumble too. I don't know how interested people are in that game anymore. I'm really interested in playing that again. I did not mean to do that, but I want to play the games again, and if I'm playing them, I might as well stream them because it's really easy. So I just have to set up everything again. I was gonna stream Jack and Daxter on my other channel, but then like I just decided not to because I kind of got out of it. I don't know why. I played all the games, got bored of it, so I decided not to stream it. But yeah, all I have to do is set up my easy cap, and if you know what an easy cap is, then actually I think yeah, I'm using an easy cap and some crappy old camcorder from like early 2000s, late 90s. It's ridiculous. It's like, it is 720p, so it shoots in HD, but like obviously that doesn't matter when you're recording gameplay. It's like a really weird way. I have to show it off on camera sometime. I record my gameplay in the weirdest way possible. I can try to explain it, but it'll be really hard. So I hook up an EasyCap DC60 to my computer. You just plug it in through USB. And then I downloaded this software called EasyCap Viewer, which actually allows you to use the EasyCap because I have a Mac and you can't use the software that comes with it on a Mac, so it's kind of annoying. You plug that in the back, and then you plug the AV cables into the back of that. You get like 2 double-sided ones of those. You get splitters, and you get 1 giant splitter to split the. I don't even understand it. I don't even understand how it works myself. I just looked it up on YouTube, and this guy showed it off. It was super cheap. I bought that camera for like off eBay for like 10 bucks or something ridiculous price. I think it was like 25 bucks. I bought that thing. It was totally worth it because it shoots like decent footage, like not horrible but not great, like, you know. But I only spent 25 bucks on it, and I already had all the other stuff because I don't know. I just had it lying around your house. Like some stuff you just have lying around your house, so I just went and found it all. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I found it all, and I didn't end up streaming anything. But I still have that camera sitting in a drawer. I have this bin where it's like literally a bin of useless technology is basically what I call it. There's like there's a bunch of broken shit in there. Like there's some USB hub that's a USB 2.0 hub, so none of my devices work on it. I think my brother bought it actually, because all the devices nowadays are actually USB 3.0, not 2.0, so that's why I can't use any. This guy sucks. This guy wants me to fork over all my money. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and give in here when you're threatening to battle me in Pokemon. This guy's a retard or something. Almost level 35 already. Damn. I'm starting to think that the people on Cypoke, I think it was Cypoke, it's a Pokemon website. It's kind of like Cerebi, but different. Yeah, these people said like they ranked the difficulty of choosing each starter. They said that Bulbasaur would be the easiest. I'm assuming they do this based off Gym Leaders, Elite Four, and just like some of the types you'll find in the game. Like in each game, there's like different types. Like Hoenn, mostly water types. A lot of this game is there's a lot of poison types, there's a lot of rock types, and ground types in this game. And then obviously the gym leaders who all have different typing. Yeah, you find a ton of poison types in this game. Like they're literally everywhere. Like these 2 routes that we went on in the last couple streams, and plus the gym leader too. There's tons of poison types in this game. So it's pretty crazy. So a psychic type would be really useful in this game. That's why I usually get a psychic type, at least like a Hypno or something like that, or an Alakazam when I can trade, something like that, or like I think there's a trade for a Mr. Mime. I don't think I've ever used Mr. Mime in a game because frankly I think it sucks. It's one of the lamest Pokemon I've ever seen in my life, so I'll probably never use it because I absolutely hate it. So, but it's a pretty. I mean, obviously it fills up a spot in your Pokedex, and if you're trying to complete the Pokedex, you have to make that trade. So, if you're willing to give up an Abra for Mr. Mime, you're an idiot. I mean, it's kind of like, I guess I would use it for like a more fun team, like use shitty Pokemon. Like use a damn Beedrill the entire game, or use a Butterfree all game. Something like that. Some of the worst Pokemon, like Tangela. Like, who the hell ever uses Tangela, honestly? Till Tangrowth came out, like, that Pokemon was garbage. Tangrowth is pretty funny, though. I like Tangrowth. He was on one of my teams for Diamond and Pearl, and I remember me and my brother played a ton of Diamond and Pearl competitive for Pokemon Battle Revolution, and basically how that worked is you use one of those action replays. That's what we did. We action replay, and there's a way to actually spawn the Pokemon in your game, because without the Battle Revolution being able to detect it, because there's a way that they can detect whether you spawned in fake Pokemon or not, because they're not technically real. They're generated by the action replay, and you like use this other software to make their IVs exactly, and EVs and IVs exactly what you want them to be. I didn't know how to do that. My brother figured it out. He's like 7 years older than me, so he was doing this for me most of the time. But yeah, he would use the software on the computer, and he would manage all of the EVs and IVs for it. And then he like knew a shit ton about the game, so he knew exactly what to put on each Pokemon. And so we spawned them all into the game, and we used this hacking software to make sure that the thing didn't detect what we're putting in the game. And so we literally have genetically modified perfect Pokemon, basically. And while these other people had to spend hours EV training and IV training, which was pretty funny, to be honest. Like, that's how my teams were so fucking good, because every Pokemon was absolutely genetically engineered to be perfect. It was pretty funny. I'm gonna use Screech, or get rid of Leer, because Screech is literally a better version of Leer, so might as well keep it, or keep Screech. Okay. I still haven't even put up all the listings for eBay yet. I've kind of been lazy for the last few days, so I've just trying to been enjoying myself this weekend, because I've been extremely busy over this summer. That's why I like literally just started streaming last week, because that's the only time when I had free time. The other time I was doing homework and studying, so that's why I started the stream, just to like lay back, relax, play some video games for an hour or so a day. Damn, I need something to drink. Maybe I'll take a break in like 5 minutes after these few trainings. I'm gonna go heal up, and then take a break, and then take like a 5-minute break, go back, drink some water, and then come back down, because my voice is getting like tired. I did like a hour-long stream today, then something came up, I had to leave. Had a family like dinner party thing until like 8 o'clock, and then went for a run, and then came back and then hopped on the computer, watched videos for like 15 minutes, and then started streaming. So I'm gonna heal up, and then I still haven't gotten around to creating a playlist for the stream, and I could like play music during the breaks, because you know, it's better than sitting here and listening to Pokemon Center music for 5 minutes. So yeah, about 35 minutes in, and I'm gonna take a break in about 2 seconds. Just gonna mute my microphone, go get a drink, come back. So see you guys on. What's going on? We're back. And yeah, that's what I like about streaming, because when you make a playthrough, I've made one before on an old channel. I actually did a Leaf Green playthrough. Pretty funny. I was like 10. Jeez, I was kind of inspired by Leroy, if you know who that is. Kind of abandoned YouTube. I've got some beef with him, but I'm not gonna explain that right now. Maybe I'll explain it in a different stream. But that's what I like about streaming. You can like just step away for 5 minutes and nobody will care, you know. So everybody needs a break every once in a while, because during a recording session you have to stay there for the entire thing, and you can record for like 30 minutes. It's not fun. And it has to be like so official, like you have to know exactly where every item is, and you have to know exactly what you're doing on each episode, or else you're not gonna finish it in a reasonable amount of time. Like, I still can't believe he finished Leaf Green in 93 parts. Like, that's ridiculous. I would never be able to be that efficient, but that was ridiculous. A very, very good walkthrough. Hey Caleb, if you're still watching, if you want to like be a moderator, if you come to every stream, well, you don't have to come to every stream, but like when you come here, I can make you a mod. It's not having it yet. I asked in my last stream if anybody wanted to apply to be a moderator. I know like this one guy, Almbrion, usually comes into the stream. A lot of the time he's here like every other stream or so. Oh, agility. Okay. Maybe I'll make room for it. No, I will not. Never mind. Yeah, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining the stream. Just drawing some Charmanders here. Yeah, Electabuzz is actually almost trained up with everybody else. Got 2 levels until he's all trained up and ready. So we're gonna go ahead and destroy some more bird keepers. And yeah, but the problem with streaming for me, the most annoying part is okay, there's like a couple things that I don't like about it, but overall streaming is like much better than making videos in my opinion. At least gaming videos, not like pack openings. I wouldn't want to live stream a pack opening because I don't know, I'd rather pre-record it and then like edit anything if I have to. But streaming, you don't have to do any editing, and so it makes it so nice. But that's also one thing I don't like about it. It's the fact that I can't edit everything. Like, you know, at the beginning of the stream, I have to play a video that I pre-recorded, and that kind of thing. You know, I feel like I don't really have much control over anything because I'm not very I'm not that like well versed in the technology about streaming yet. Like, I'm decent, but like, you know, I could be better. You know, I could learn how to use OBS much better. Like how to input a media source. I have to figure that out so I can so I don't have to like pause the. I don't even want to explain how I do the intro. I have to like make 2 scenes and then click on different sources, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and destroy this coughing here, and we'll fight all the. There's a bunch of bikers up here. So, and level 37, nice. Here we go. God, I actually am really starting to like Electabuzz. I don't know why I've never used him. He seems like a really good Pokemon. 319 special base, or not base, special attack if you have the beneficial nature on it. It's max special attack. Damn, I got poisoned again. Yeah, like I said, there's a shit ton of poison types in this game, so a psychic type would be absolutely ridiculous in this game. It would be so over leveled, it's not even funny. Like, if you had a Delphox in this game, holy crap, you'd destroy everything. Even though I literally hate Delphox. It's like the lamest starter I've ever seen in my life. Was Delphox. Maybe Chestnut. I like Chestnut better. But yeah, gee, I hate Delphox. It's terrible. Just because the first 2 evolutions to Delphox look so good, and you just think that it's gonna build up to be this like badass like cat or something, whatever it is, fire psychic cat. But then you just literally just took breaks and made its dress longer and made it taller. I mean, they could have done so much better with that design. It just looks like crap, in my opinion. Yeah, screw Delphox. I like Braixen. Yeah, I know. Like, see, it's so true when you think about it, Caleb. It's so true. I literally hate Delphox. I love Braixen. I love Fennekin, but I friggin' hate Delphox. Don't even get me started on Primarina, for God's sake. No, I'm joking. Actually, I do like Primarina. Why is everybody hating on her so much? Like, I remember when they first announced the starters, they just like released some sprites of them. Everybody was hating so hard on Popplio because they thought it looked stupid. But Primarina ended up being such a good competitive Pokemon that nobody can hate on it now. It's hilarious. Like, so many people, I don't even understand like how competitive is anymore, because like there's these new things called like Z moves, and then Mega Evolution was introduced in Gen 6, so like I didn't keep up with the competitive aspect too much, but that's ridiculous. Like, everybody was hating so hard on Popplio. They're saying, oh, it's a stupid dolphin with a clown nose. Like, that's literally what everybody's saying. It was hilarious. And I didn't understand it, because I personally like the way it was designed. You know, I like most water types, but I don't know why I use Swift, but that's just what ended up happening. And I got crit though, so who cares? My favorite starter out of the newest ones is definitely Decidueye, because it's like an owl. I like owls. Isn't it an owl? It's kind of like an owl. You know, I like Rowlet. Rowlet's really funny looking. And I like the type combination. Grass and flying is pretty cool. I don't think there are not really many of those. Like Tropius is one that comes to mind instantly. But other than that, I don't really know. Oh man. And the Grimer has pretty good special defense, so please don't poison me. Okay, we're good. We're good. I wonder what happens when like Pokemon just gets poisoned, just automatically just starts feeling sick as fuck, and you're just like dying already. Ooh. Yeah, also when I'm streaming, I have like a really uncomfortable chair, and if you can hear it when I like start moving around, because I'm like, I have to like adjust myself every 5 minutes. It's so annoying. It's such an uncomfortable chair. Probably definitely not meant to be sitting for like over an hour. And plus I have a bad back. No, okay, I'm 16 and I sound like I'm fucking 90. Okay, I have a bad back. And I actually got it because I do track. I'm on varsity track for my high school, and I was squatting and I was like doing weightlifting, and I tore some muscle in my back, and I was injured for like 6 months, and I was out for like 2 weeks, I think, and then I did really bad for the entirety of the outdoor season. So I missed out on like 3 months of training against the other guys. My back's like good now, like I can run, I can sprint really well, but I'm a sprinter, by the way. But you know, it's sometimes when I sit for long periods of time, it just hurts like really bad, which kind of sucks. I feel like I'm 90 years old saying that, but you know, everybody has their gripes, things wrong with them. Oh man. Oh shit, I have to wake up early tomorrow, don't I? No, that's Monday. Never mind. I'm good. Okay. Yeah, on Monday I have to wake up early. I'm going out to breakfast with somebody. That's gonna suck, cause actually I don't think I have to wake up that early, like 10:30. That's not too bad. I usually wake up around 7 o'clock anyway. Like no matter what. Like even if I had the opportunity to sleep in, I still wake up like super early. I was up at like 6:55 this morning, and I was like, come on, man. Can't wake up at 6:55 every day in the summer. Can't be doing that, you know. You gotta get some sleep. Sometime out of the year, you gotta get at least 8 hours. But winged? Do you say winged marriages? Or winged marriagers? Oh man. The thing about Soul Silver and Heart Gold is that I'm gonna have to play through like Kanto all over again, even though I just did it. It's gonna be boring, but like at the same time, you're using completely different Pokemon, and there's a different story, and there's different legendaries. So I guess it's not as bad as you might think. But Bugkeeper Donald, that sounds familiar. Familiarity, if you know what I mean. Let's see how much money I have. Actually, I want to kind of check. 75k. Okay, I almost have enough to get Flamethrower. By the time I beat all these trainers, I'll definitely have enough for Flamethrower. Because I want Growlithe to learn a really good move, so I can just like destroy everything. I know Flame Wheel actually does 60 damage. Flamethrower does like I think 95 if I'm correct. I know he has. I think he has better physical attack than special attacks, but I think the Flamethrower will make up for it, and especially once he becomes an Arcanine, I can't use Flame Wheel for the rest of the game. You know, I want something that does a little bit more damage. Didn't actually expect many people to come by, but like our viewership is like gone. It's like switched a lot. We went from what is this? 3. Oh, that's comments. 3, 3, 3. Back down to 2. Back up to 3. Yeah, we've been switching between 2 and 3 a lot. But that's about average, I'd say. Actually, that's above average. Last stream I only got like the highest I got was 4. So let's see what we can get. The highest viewers I've ever had I think was 7 or 8. So that's pretty good. All right, well. Like the Buzz is all trained up, he's all caught up, so... Do I have Fear on my party? Yeah, I do. Okay, well... I'm just gonna train up all these other guys. Maybe I'll use, I'm actually fighting a Bird Keeper, so... I'll use, I'll use, Dragonair, because I don't want to get Venusaur killed, so... Beck. Can't wait till Dragonair learns Outrage. That'll be ridiculous on Dragonair. I will just absolutely destroy everything. Okay, well, Dragon Rage is a decent move. Decent move at best. Especially, well, early in the game it's really good because you can knock out almost anything in one hit. But I'm thinking that Twister might do more damage now. Because my physical attack is pretty high now. But, okay, let's just see. Twister. Does 40 damage, not no matter what, but just 40 damage. Okay, well it doesn't do as much. Yeah, I didn't expect a level 43 Weezing last gym leader, so I might as well. I don't think I'm gonna prepare for the next gym leader because it's Blaine. I think his highest level Pokemon is like 47. If the levels just skyrocket, I think that once you go to Fuchsia City, I think the game, like the people who made the game were assuming that you had already been through like the bike path and then the other 2 really long routes before this, so I think they were just assuming that. But of course I'm going through it now. But this route takes absolutely forever. I think that's why Low hadn't gotten to Fuchsia, Low Gaming hadn't got to Fuchsia City yet, because it takes freaking forever to go this way. It's much faster to go through the bike path, and I wanted to get Surf, and I wanted to get Strength. Still haven't gotten Strength, though. I have the gold teeth, but I just haven't gone into the place yet. I don't know if the guy, I think the guy gives you strength and you have to teach it, and then you move a boulder in his house, and then you get an item. I don't know what it is though. I know I got the quick claw though, but most of my Pokemon are pretty damn fast, so I don't really need to worry about it. Like, my team is really fast. Like, Dugtrio, Electabuzz, Arcanine's gonna be pretty fast, Dragonite's pretty fast. The only Pokemon that is really not fast is Venusaur. Pretty slow Pokemon, honestly. But, yeah. Electabuzz is friggin' freaky fast. Okay. Yeah, my watch time has gone from, like, I think it was at 200 with like 10 videos. I think there was like 7 videos, with just regular pack openings and things like that. It was like 200, or it was like 100, somewhere around there, and then it skyrocketed to like 500 minutes watched once I started live streaming, obviously, because, you know, some people stay for a while, and then like people come in and out for about 10 minutes each, 5 minutes sometimes. Some people just go in, they look at the stream for about 5 seconds. And I think sometimes when I'm talking, about certain things, they just miss the entire first part of the conversation. So like they're just like, what the hell is this guy talking about? They think I'm crazy, and then I leave. And they never come back. But there's always people who'll be there. So, oh, okay, well. And I'm surprised this game has aged so well. Like, it's still, like, the graphics don't even bother me in this game. It just feels like I'm playing another Pokemon game. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining the stream. We're up to 4 viewers. Yeah, it just feels like I'm playing another Pokemon game. It's aged so well. And since the first gen Pokemon, like, popped up again in 6th generation, there's like a really nice refresher, honestly. Because it's just like, when you look at the Pokemon, they're just such good original designs. Like Dragonair, one of my favorite Pokemon from 1st gen. My favorite Dragon type overall, in my opinion. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. And if you're wondering why my Dragonair's name is Holy Jesus, it's a long story. Oh, please don't kill me. Oh, wow. Damn, I survived with 2 hit points. Yeah, I was playing a randomizer, actually, for this game earlier by myself. I just played it for fun. I actually recorded the Elite Four gameplay, but I never even... I think I posted it on my old channel, so I don't have it anymore. But yeah, I had a randomizer team, and one of my Pokemon that I actually caught happened to be Dragonite. It was ridiculous. I caught a Dragonite straight up in a randomizer, so it made the game tons easier. And I actually named him Holy Jesus because that's what I said when I actually saw him. I don't know why I said it, but I did. I was just like, Holy Jesus. Like, you know, I was like gonna say something after that, but then I just didn't say it. So it's Holy, like, space Jesus. What's going on, Santiago? We've actually got a lot of people who are from, like, South America. I don't know why. And, like, our demographics are, like, kind of strange. We got people from Brazil, we got people from, like, Portugal, we got people from, like, tons of other places in South America. I don't know why. We got people from Argentina. If you guys want, just name the country you're from. I'm in the U.S. right now. Not like I don't want to say that like I'm going anywhere. I'm staying here, but yeah. We got a lot of different demographics on this channel, but I was reading them. I was reading the analytics actually, and these people. There's a lot of people who are over the age of 25. I didn't expect that. I was expecting more a demographic of more like you know, 16 to Colombia. Yeah, see, like there's a lot of people from different countries around the world. I didn't expect that. That's really cool. You know, I never really thought of traveling, honestly. I'm not too big on like flying everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's just a ton of different people. I found that really interesting how like so many people from around the world can just come in one centralized place. Which is pretty cool. We got 6 viewers right now. Thanks for watching the stream. Really appreciate it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I really appreciate all these people coming and spending their time here. Because I'm having a lot of fun all the time when I stream. So, yeah. Yeah, see Chile. Yeah, see, I noticed that too. Whenever I'm looking at YouTube now, since I watch a lot of live streams, I watch like Low Gaming's live stream. He's doing a randomizer. There's a couple guys like K Creed, the guy who I destroyed. I actually roasted him like the first stream. I remember I roasted this guy, and I saw him in a stream earlier today, and then I see a couple other guys who I watch, and both of them actually subbed to me. Oh, it's so funny. Your name of your Gengar is Nebula. That's hilarious. That's actually awesome, though. That's so sick. Yeah, it just when I watch different live streams, it'll pop up with the same game over and over again. So that's what I like about YouTube's feature. Like, it'll suggest certain games for you, which is nice. Because I was never like a huge fan of Twitch. I never really watched it. I watched like a few speedrunners who speedrun the Jack games, if you know what I'm talking about. Jack 1, Jack 2, Jack 3. I guess Jacks are the precursor Legacy, I should say. But yeah, I watched a ton of live streams there, and then I just kind of quit watching Twitch because it kind of sucks, honestly. Twitch is just really, they overreact to everything, and like, you know, there's just a whole bunch of just crap, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Yeah, I actually do have a 3DS. I got it when it first came out. I think I got it the Christmas of the year it came out. I haven't gotten the new one because I didn't want to play Sun and Moon too much. I wasn't that interested in it. So I never actually ended up buying it. The latest game that I got was actually Omega Ruby. I kind of wanted Alpha Sapphire, but I decided to go with Ruby. Because, you know, I played Ruby as a kid, so I was like, oh, I'll just get Ruby. So I got Omega Ruby as I think my first 3DS game was Omega Ruby, and then I got like, what else did I get? I got X and Y, and then that was it. Also, there was a lot of, I remember, that just reminds me of like, when I got my first DS, it was the DS Lite, and my first game was Diamond and Pearl, and then I got like a couple of different games, from Christmas. I got Mario Hoops 3-on-3. Now that game was phenomenal. I love that game. It was so good. In my opinion, oh my god, that was one of my favorites, definitely. Thank God for Shed Skin, man. I'll miss that one on my Dragonite. That'll be in about 16 levels, so I got a lot to look forward to. Yeah, Mario Hoops 3-on-3, great game, really recommend it. If you have the money, and you're willing, if you want to, like, what's going on, man? Suzukune Games, what's going on? Soul and Luna waited anxiously, but it was not like that. Oh yeah, Sun and Moon, sorry. Yeah, I know, like, when I first saw, like, what turned me off to the game, honestly, was when I first saw the preview trailer. What's going on, Michael? Is that how you pronounce it? Michael, Mitchell? I don't know. Just correct me if I'm wrong, but the first thing that turned me off to that game was watching the first trailer, and I was looking at it, and the graphics looked good, but the environment looked so plain. Like even like I was looking at the environment, it just looked so plain. I was not expecting that. I thought it was gonna be like, you know, because it was so hyped up, it was gonna be like Hawaii, you know, it was gonna be like Hawaii. And I was like, okay, well, no, this game could be really good. And, you know, I'm considering buying it. The new Pokemon look okay. Some of them are really stupid, like Sandy Gas. That's the dumbest Pokemon I've ever seen. It's literally a pile of sand. Who the hell would want to use a pile of sand in a Pokemon fight? I don't know what that means. But clear me up. I don't know what you were talking about, man. But yeah. That really turned me off the game. I didn't really want it. I didn't want to spend the whatever $60 on it to get it and then hate it, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I was not like a huge fan of the huge graphic changes from black and white to X and Y. I was fine with black and white. Black and white looked really good, and the graphics were just plain enough so it felt like a Pokemon game, but they were also different. Different enough so like yeah, they were different enough that I would actually enjoy it. But yeah, I really did. Thanks, man. Thanks, Michael. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry, but yeah. I mean, they were just simple enough to where I felt like I was playing friggin' Pokemon, not goddamn Zelda. You know, I was like not a huge fan of the graphic changes, but they ended up working out pretty good. And I really did enjoy the changes in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because they still looked almost exactly like what the original games did look like, but they were just like updated graphics, you know. I guess that's literally what it's supposed to be. I don't speak, I think that's Spanish. I'm not sure, but whatever language you're speaking, I don't speak it, so I don't know what you're talking about, sorry. I don't know what that is. Brazil. Oh, that's what you're trying to say. You're from Brazil? Yeah, I know. Like I was talking about that earlier. How we have so many different demographics. Got people from Brazil. We got people from Colombia, South America in general, and just a lot of people from around the world. Argentina. We got Chile. I think there was one guy in here earlier who was from Chile. And yeah, it's really cool. That's why I like doing this too. Yeah, it's been about an hour. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream. Maybe probably an hour longer. Maybe something like that. 10:30. Okay, so yeah, about 10:35 right now. And then yeah, we destroyed you. That's right. What other things is there to talk about? If anybody has any suggestions, so like what I should talk about, just go ahead. I don't know if Susukune can actually understand what I'm saying, if he speaks English or not, but I don't know what he's saying. If he doesn't speak English, then he probably can't understand me, and I can't understand what the hell he's saying, so it's just we're lost in translation, you know. But oh man, I'm thinking about going back to Celadon, actually going to the game corner and picking up the flamethrower TM and teaching it to Growlithe, because he needs a new move. You know, Flame Wheels ain't cutting it anymore. That's not true. Growlithe is still beast. Oh, do you not speak English? Oh yeah, Brazilians, I think they speak Portuguese, if I'm wrong. I believe it is Portuguese. But I'm not quite sure. I know that obviously they don't speak English. I know that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I could use Google Translator. That's a good idea. I'm gonna actually do that. Copy paste this. Hold on, like 5 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and translate this. Translate. Okay. Text. I don't know how to speak English. Portuguese. Yeah, it is. I was right. See, I told you I was right. Damn it. Speaking Portuguese, I don't know how to speak English. I knew that. Consigue me entender. I don't know how to like pronounce things in Portuguese, but I'm just kind of doing it like Spanish does it. I don't know. Can you understand me? No, I cannot. Sorry. Me enseñó un usa traductor. Do you understand me? Use the translator. Now I understand you. Okay. So just like type. I won't be able to like keep up with what you're saying. But if you say some stuff periodically, I won't be able to like obviously go into the translator every 5 seconds. Like if you're sending spam messages, you're not like spamming, but I'm just like saying I won't be able to keep up and do that every 5 seconds. So use a translator. I understand what you're saying now. So Brazil, I'm assuming that means I'm from Brazil, something like that. And then Firo. I'm gonna shrink this window here. Yeah, I used Google. I don't want to have to like translate what I'm saying, but I'm kind of, and maybe at the end of this battle I'll translate it. I think that means I understand or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to learn Portuguese while I'm playing Pokemon right now. You know, maybe it's a new language for me. Maybe I'll learn Portuguese. Okay, now we're gonna translate some stuff. All right. So let me say, I don't speak. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna actually convert it the other way. Okay. I don't speak Portuguese. I think that's how you spell it. Yeah, that's how you spell it right there. In Portuguese. Here it is. Here, I can't. Hold on. You no follow Portuguese. That's what that means. I think that's how you pronounce it. I looked that up in didn't mean to do that. I looked up in translate and then I played it back. You now follow Portuguese. If you can understand me, Susukune, just go ahead and type in the chat if you can understand me, but I don't. Yeah. You now follow Portuguese. You now follow Portuguese. Person who just entered the stream, I'm actually trying to translate English to Portuguese because this guy down here doesn't speak English. So he told me to use Google Tudo Bem. I don't know what the hell that means, so I'm gonna translate that. Let's see what the hell. What's this guy talking about? Okay, I need to convert this back into English. Okay, that's what he said. He said, okay. Brazil. Okay, that means he's probably trying to say I'm from Brazil. We speak this in Brazil, so. Yeah, this guy, crap. Okay, let me go back to the Pokemon Center real quick. I have to actually take Poliwrath out of the PC. Maybe. Alright, while I'm at it, I might as well go grab strength from that dude who needs his teeth. Ends each one ends with the word Weon. Yeah. Is that like a thing in the Chile language? Wait, are you saying like the language in Chile or like? Wait, where are you from again? Colombia? You said? Oh wait, no, that was Santiago. Yeah, Cab, you're from Chile. That's right. So I'll try speaking some. I don't know what language you guys speak in Chile, so I'm gonna look that up real quick. Language in Chile. Okay, you guys speak Spanish in Chile. I figured that was probably the case. So as you guys, is there some Portuguese down there? I don't even know. Okay, so. Oh crap! I forgot what I was gonna do. Wasn't only there to heal up, I need to get Poliwrath out of here. He's probably lonely. Actually, no, there's like 30 other Pokemon in there, so probably not. Ugh. Okay. Man, I miss Poliwrath. So good. He got overtrained because he's too good. No, and honestly, this is gonna be like one of the most badass teams I've ever created. You know, especially Dragonite. Dragonite is literally a friggin' beast. Already. Okay, so let's see if this is. I think this is a house right here. Yep, it is. All right, the warden actually, like, if you talk to him before, he just spit out gibberish. I don't know if there's like a code to it, like if. I wonder actually. So if you talk to him, does it say like it backwards or something? Like go to the end of the Safari Go and go like find my teeth or something like that. I don't know what this TM is, so I think it's a TM. As far as I'm concerned, it might be like a good item, but I'm not sure. Strength. Okay, like everybody can learn strength. So, do I need this on Growlithe? Let's see. Bite, takedown. Oh yeah, it'll be better. Takedown. I don't really like using takedown because it does recoil damage. So, in Chile we speak Spanish. The only difference that sometimes we not pronounce the S and we finish words with I, E, or Io. Oh yeah, because there's tons of different there's a lot of different dialects for Spanish. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, it's kind of because I take Chinese in high school, and there's like rook candy, nice. Oh yeah, because it's like kind of your own version of Spanish. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, it's kind of like Chinese. There's like different dialects. Like there's people who are from like Western China and Eastern China sound different than people who are from like Taiwan and like down like southeastern China, that kind of thing. But crap, I literally just healed. What the hell am I doing? I'm just like talking too much here, but yeah, I took Spanish from like kindergarten all the way up till 8th grade. And I remember there was like this placement test thing, and I remember I didn't try on it at all because I was like, okay, I'm taking Chinese in high school, I don't need to try on this. So I just like answered random crap for all the answers. So I don't even think I ever got my score because they knew I was just screwing around the entire time. It was pretty funny. But and I remember in like kindergarten up through like 4th grade when I was in elementary school, because like the way in like my district, the way it works is you go to elementary school, and then you go to 2 years of middle school, and then you go to another 2 years at a different school. That's called junior high. Instead of like going first or kindergarten through 8th grade, like there's a lot of different schools. So yeah, so what the Spanish teachers would do actually is they would like walk around with these little bins of all this stuff that they wanted to teach, and they'd have like these little whiteboards. What's going on, Karinga? How you doing, man? And they'd walk around with these little whiteboards, and it was kind of weird because like they didn't have their own classrooms, like because obviously in elementary school you don't trust a kid walking around by himself to go find his classes. You know, he'll get like stuck in the toilet or something, so you can't really trust him. So okay, well, I'm screwed here almost. Let's see what happens. Just use strength. That's why I taught it to him. The strength is a great move. Like it always has been. Just teaching all my Pokemon strength basically. Yeah, they didn't have their own classrooms. It's kind of weird. That's how it was. I would say that my elementary school education was like, what would I rate it on? Like a scale? Are you from Brazil too? Jeez, there's a lot of people from Brazil. Do you speak Portuguese as well? I'm assuming you do. Do you like speak English too, Karinga? Are you like bilingual, like English and Portuguese? Like I don't know how that works over there. Like if it's a common thing to know English over in Brazil, maybe not. But I mean, if you want to say something, then go ahead. Yeah, that's that. My high school education has been pretty good so far, even though like it's kind of biased like towards like, you know, political views. Like it's really biased, but once you get past that, then like you're fine as long as you're not being like friggin' brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's like a lot of everything in my school basically is politicized. It's pretty annoying, but there's a lot of like teachers who try to like I don't even want to talk about that. It's pretty annoying. But what else can we talk about? Oh yeah, what do you guys think the next Pokemon game will be? I'm thinking Sun and Moon 2 or a remake of the 4th gen. And if there's a remake of the 4th gen, you bet your butt I would be getting that game. Because I really liked 4th gen because that was like the first major game that I like actually put a ton of hours into. Like I played Ruby like casually, you know, but it was kind of like Leaf Green. I remember I never even actually completed the game. I think, well, I did like once, but after that I never played it again. I just like constantly start new games, and I ended up like not even liking the game because I played the beginning so many friggin' times. I was like so sick of it. I just didn't even put any effort into making an actual team. But that, like, Pokemon Diamond, or no, I had Pearl, and my brother had Diamond, and I eventually got Platinum too, and yeah, that's like the first game that I actually put like a lot of hours into and a lot of effort into, and that was the game I also like generated all the like fake, in like quotations, Pokemon, fake Pokemon that I would bring into Battle Revolution to make sure that, and I would hack them to make sure that the system didn't detect when they were fake Pokemon. Which was, I thought that was pretty funny thing, because like, obviously I'm like 8 years old. I'm not gonna be thinking about hacking Pokemon games and stuff like that. But I guess that's what my brother did for me. So I remember it was like my 9th or 10th birthday, and my brother gave me a Pokemon Battle Revolution team for my birthday, which was pretty funny. I liked it because, like, obviously I think it's a good gift. Honestly, I don't think it is a bad gift. I don't blame him for that, because I was really interested in it, and he's like, oh, give him a team, I'll make him for it. And it was like a perfectly thought out like team. I remember it had like Mamoswine, Sceptile. It was like all my favorite Pokemon basically. But yeah, my favorite Pokemon of all time is definitely Sceptile. And you know what's weird? This is completely irrelevant to what everything I just said. Everything I just said, this is completely irrelevant. Okay, let me translate this. Iago, I don't know if you're speaking like Portuguese like these guys, or like, I'm gonna go ahead and translate this though. My Pokemon's stronger than Mewtwo. Man, okay, yeah, it's Portuguese too. Damn, everybody's from freaking Brazil. That's so weird. I probably, I mean, it depends on which Pokemon you're talking about here. If you're talking about a friggin' Meowth, then no, it's not stronger than Mewtwo. Who do I date? It's a hard question. Can't answer that. I can't answer that question, sir. ask a different question and I'll probably be able to answer it. Alright, we're at 84k, so we should probably be able to afford Flamethrower. I might as well do it now because I'm gonna have to eventually buy potions anyway, and I just want to get all the money with me. So, crap! I just went to a dead end. And I remember when you could sign. I remember you could sign the back of your trainer cards. I don't know if that's still a thing in the new games, where you could like literally take the pen of your DS and sign the back of your trainer card, like the digital trainer card. Like I'll show you. If you flip it over here, it'll say like on the bottom. I think they introduced this with 4th gen. You would like literally take the pen and sign the bottom of your trainer card. Yeah, that was I thought that was a pretty cool feature. Even though my signature wasn't even like a real signature, it was kind of just a bunch of squiggle marks. It still is, because I've never like taken the time. Jeez, I keep on running into that guy. Never really taken the time to develop a real signature for myself, so I kind of just do like a few squiggly lines, and that's about it. Okay, we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna go back to the Pokemon Center, take out Fearow, and then we will fly over to Celadon City. As a kid, I always mixed up Celadon City and Cerulean City. Like, I didn't even know which one was which. I don't even know it, and honestly, Google Translate could be friggin' lying to me right now. Like, what if it just didn't even mean what that guy said? It just said something completely different, like, oh, what's your favorite Pokemon? Like, who do you date? I mean, it did translate Mewtwo, though, which is really surprising. I didn't expect that. It translated, yeah, it translated Pokemon and Mewtwo. That's crazy. Did it actually, like, add everything? The apostrophe? Yeah, it did. That's crazy. Google Translate is smart as hell. Get Chansey. Come on, man. You can't be introducing these unrealistic expectations. Come on. No way in hell am I catching a Chansey. Maybe the last day of the stream for this game, I will go for a Chansey. I'll make it up to you, Calip, all right? Oh man. Yeah, no way in hell am I going to be catching a Chansey right now, all right? All right, so we're going to heal up here. And then I don't even think I ever even thought about catching a Chansey. Like, whenever I played the games when I was younger, I never even, like, thought about completing the decks. I don't even think I've ever completed the decks. Because I I definitely have had the opportunity to complete the decks, definitely, but I just never have because I'm too lazy to do it. So. Okay, well, some game coins. Oh, I didn't even mean to buy the 50 coins. Damn it. Okay, it's so expensive. 500 coins for 10,000 grand, $10,000, 10 grand. And how many do I need? Oh, I need 4,000 coins. Like, damn. Oh man. All right, two more buys. I might as well do the 2,000. And we are ready to go get flamethrower finally. I think the first time I mentioned that was like 3 streams. No, it was like when I was going through Rocket's hideout. I was trying to save up for that, and then I remember I walked in here, and I was like gonna exchange my prizes, and then wait, wrong desk. I think it's the next one. Oh no, I do not want an Abra. I looked at it. It was only 2,800 coins for a Dratini. That's it, and it's like the best Pokemon in the game. Yeah, I mean, it takes forever to get that damn thing. Like, I can't believe how hard they made that thing to get. Okay, we finally got. It's ridiculous. The same thing with Tauros too. It's like Tauros or Chansey, I guess, is kind of like Tauros on steroids, honestly. Like, take Tauros and multiply it by times 5, and there you go. You got Chansey. But like, god damn, it took forever. Whenever I tried to catch it, like, I would always like screw around on this game when I was doing the randomizer. I'd always try to catch Chansey, but I could never do it. All right, we're actually gonna get rid of Ember here because I kind of want to keep Flame Wheel because it's a physical attacking fire move, and you don't really get many of those in the game. It does 60 damage. It's not a decent move, but I'd rather have Flamethrower. I don't know like actually how good his special attack is, but yeah. Let's check his stats, actually. Okay, yeah, about 10 off. So yeah, Flamethrower is a very good move. It has 15 power points, too. It's like, it's ridiculous how Giga Drain only has 5 power points, but Flamethrower has 15, and it does like twice as much damage, almost. It's kind of ridiculous. So we're gonna fly back to, we're gonna go to Lavender Town, actually, and go south. Just to mix it up a little bit, because we've been fighting like the same Pokemon over and over again. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Because we've been fighting friggin' Ghastlies and not Ghastlies, Coughings and Grimers and Mucks and Weezings and Pidgeotos and all that crap for like an hour. So let's just switch it up a little bit. So we're just gonna go south and do the long route, and then we will continue. And then probably tomorrow I'll be making my way over to Cinnabar Island, and then we'll be doing the Pokemon Mansion, which actually isn't as big of a pain to do if you actually know what you're doing. So I remember the first time I played this game, I had no idea what to do. I was like, the gym was locked. I was like, what? The gym is locked. What am I supposed to do? Okay, there's no. I was checking if there's an aid up here, but I guess not. Okay. Actually, I'm getting pretty good viewership right now. I think that's because like we're in a different like a bunch of people are in a completely different time zone. So like I don't know. Yeah, I think everybody kind of experienced the same thing. Just the gym was locked, and that's really all you were trying to accomplish in this game, was trying to get all 8 gym badges. That's what I was trying to do, and beat the Elite Four, and come up with a decent team. But I don't know, I don't know how people actually go through the game and like just catch random Pokemon. Like, oh, that seems good, I'll add it to my team. There's like a few different. Okay, in my opinion, there's like a few different types of trainers. There's the people who completely plan out their entire team before they even start the friggin' game. Like, that's what I do. That is exactly what I do. No guilt, no shame, you know. But, and then there are the people who literally take their starter and treat it like it's friggin' God, and they use it for the entire game. Don't use any other Pokemon. They just got like a bunch of placeholders sitting in their party for the entire time. Basically, just a bunch of HM slaves to the starter Pokemon. It's pretty funny. That's what my friend used to do. I was like, he's like, I'm gonna beat the Elite Four with only Emboar. I remember when he got Pokemon Black, and I was like, oh my god. Because that was not me. That was definitely not me. I would literally plan out everything. Nope, didn't mean to use that, but whatever. Strength does a crap ton of damage, so this will do a decent amount to Electric. And then I guess the third guy is the person who like goes through the entire game and just like gets a bunch of random Pokemon, you know, just like catches as they go and they train up like as they go. That's just not what I like to do. Because like I always feel like, what if my team's imbalanced? What if I don't have the right type coverage and like that? I'm like all about the strategy and like making the game like more entertaining for myself, just to destroy everything. Just have such a good team. Oh crap, I didn't have cut. Oh well. Who do I got up front right now? I think Growlithe. So we're actually gonna put up Venusaur. He hasn't had really any action in a while, so. And we're fighting a bunch of water trainers too, so might as well. I always thought you could like replace a grass type with an electric type, because sometimes in the games there are not like that many grass types. Like in what's a good example of that? I think 4th gen would be a good example. 2nd gen would be a decent example, and then I think that's about it. And then I'd say for 6th gen, though, the type there's the least of is definitely fire. There's like 3 fire types. It's ridiculous. There's like Charizard, Pyroar, and I can't even think of anything else, honestly. There's like, I thought there's a bunch of crappy ones. There's like Heatmor and Turtonator, just really crappy fire types. I actually don't even know if Turtonator is really bad. Probably is. Because there's always like that throw out Pokemon like fire type or whatever type. Just the throw out that just sucks. I found a Carbos in a cave once while I was splunking. Who the hell says that? I was spelunking last night and I found a Carbos. Like go sell that shit, man. Damn. I'd be running to the mart, man. You get $4,900 for one of those things. God damn. These kids don't know how to use their money right, man. I'm sitting over here with 100K and these kids have got like $2. Well, that's probably because I just usually steal their money anyway, so. Actually, I'm broke now. I've only got like 10K. Okay. Well, that was easy. Alright. Growth. Damn, you could have learned that a lot earlier, but I'm not going to teach it. Okay, well, got a Horsey. I hate Horsey now. Okay, I don't hate Horsey now. That's an overstatement. I still like Horsey. I used Kingdra in my Soul Silver playthrough. I used Kingdra. It was really friggin' good. Kingdra is a beast. But when I was trying to look for Poliwhirl, I was originally actually gonna look for a Psyduck. I was gonna use a Golduck on my team instead of Poliwhirl or Poliwrath. I was trying to find the Psyduck, and I swear to God, I ran into like probably 50 Horsies, and oh my God, that pissed me off so much. If you go back and watch the older streams, for crap's sake, I was like literally slamming the mic down. I was like, oh, I was so pissed. And I think I need to teach Venusaur strength if it can learn it, but yeah, I swear to God, I ran into like 50 Horsey. I'm not even kidding. Okay. Pidgeotto. I don't think I can knock this thing out very easily, so I'm just gonna switch out to Buzz here and punch the shit out of this thing. I wonder if there's a bird that exists that's as big as a Pidgeot or a Pidgeotto. Like those things are goddamn big. I remember I was sitting outside today. I was with my dad and I was with my entire family out there. And my mom just turns around. She's like, "Holy crap! Look at that giant bird on the neighbor's roof." And it was a, and we look over. There's this massive bird sitting there, and it was actually a hawk. And it was ridiculously big. The thing was just giant. It looked like it had just eaten like 5 rabbits. Because those things like go up in the treetops and they sit there. They wait for like baby rabbits or like small rodents to like scurry by, because those things can't look. They're not looking up half the time, you know. So then these giant hawks just swoop down and absolutely just demolish those things. They eat it in like 3 bites. I swear to God. I'm so glad I got slash on Doug Trio. It's so much better now. Yeah, give Polyrath some action here. Just break the crap out of this thing. I'll break you with a brick break, boy. The stream's actually not as delayed as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be much worse. Because the computer's been on all day. It's been an hour and a half. Usually after about an hour, it like just starts getting really delayed. But this was a good stream night, I think. I've got like my peak viewers was 6, which is pretty good. And it stayed there for a while. And then it kept on. I've gotten a lot of messages today. I really appreciate Calip showing up for like the entire stream. Really appreciate that, man. 925. Ooh, this knocks it out. I'll definitely be making you a moderator. You don't have to like show up if you don't want to, but if you do, if you choose to show up, you'll be there and you'll be a moderator. So I don't have like a schedule. Like I know some people are like really serious about it, and they're like, "Oh, all the mods have to show up like this day." I understand that because they're the people who have like thousands of people watching them at the same time. So like, mods have to show up at this time. If you're late, you're not going to be a mod anymore. Like I don't really care if you ever show up again. You'll be a mod though. Because I need them anyway, so might as well do that right now. Add moderator. There we go. So easy. Like on Twitch, you have to like. I think on Twitch there's like this whole process that you have to like make somebody a moderator for. But I just literally clicked one button and all of a sudden you're a moderator. Oh man. And if you're wondering, I think I only watch, like, for the live streams I do watch, I watch Low Gaming's live stream. That's pretty entertaining. And then I watch this podcast called 3 Sheets Live, if you've ever heard of it. Oh, no problem, Calip. I really appreciate you. Oh, man. I really appreciate you showing up for the You've been here for, like, an hour and a half, so I really appreciate that. It's called 3 Sheets Live, and it's actually a really funny show. Oh wait, no, it's not called 3 Sheets anymore. It's called Jeff Hagee Show. They just changed the name like last night, I think. So we just finished the long routes. That was the entire grind of the game right there. That's you literally spend that's the half of your game time right there. So that's pretty cool. We're all done with that. Now I'm probably gonna make my way down to Get out of my way, you friggin' idiot. I'm probably going to make my way down to Cinnabar Island right now, and then maybe I'll end the stream. Hopefully we'll be there in about 20 minutes or so. But yeah, I gotta go to bed. It's like 11 o'clock where I live, so I need my sleep. And I'm kind of getting tired. We've streamed for almost like 2.5 hours today. Yeah, we're going to heal up real quick. Keep on pressing X instead of Z. Z is A on my computer, and then X is B. It's kind of weird, but and I changed a bunch of other commands too. So, okay. All right. What do we got up front right now? We got okay. That's perfect. Now it's time for Venusaur to whoop some ass because he hasn't been able to do that in a while. Funny how they have like the male symbol next to the swimmer. I don't even know if like is that supposed to be there. I don't even know. Maybe they forgot to take that out when releasing, because if you look at that trainer, that is obviously a man. That is not. There's no question about that. All right. Like, how could you get a woman out of that? Honestly, sounds kind of weird. But yeah, my voice, my mouth is getting dry again. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Eat them out. Okay. Oh, jeez. I've done like 5 times. You just say slow down or I'll have a heart attack? What? That is not a joke, man. It's not a joke. No joking matters here. I don't know. Should I do stream highlights? Maybe I will, like at the end of this game, maybe I'll go through and like do a bunch of stream highlights. I know like generally where all the like the biggest reactions, like best like funniest parts of the streams are. I know generally where they are, so I may do that in the future. Make highlights. I remember I watched if you know who Psycho is, he's this dude who makes like I don't know, like Nintendo related content. I don't watch him anymore, but I used to watch him. And he made a Nuzlocke randomizer of this game. And he did it, he live streamed it, but he did it in like certain days. Like it would be like Nuzlocke randomizer, FireRed, like day 1. And then he would do it like 5, like I think he did 7 days of that game. So that was pretty funny. That was a really good series of videos. Okay, I'm considering buying repels, but I don't think I will. Come on, buddy. Turn around. There we go. Yeah, maybe I'll do stream highlights in the future. That'd be pretty cool, I think. I said I would do it, like, I said I would start doing it, but I just don't have enough time. Like, maybe I'll have, actually, I probably will have time to do it, but, I'll probably stream, like, this week, it'll be kind of a weird week. Probably an off week for most, because I'm like walking these dogs. Like the morning stream will probably not be till like 11 to 12. I know it doesn't really sound like morning, but the morning stream will be like 11 to 12, and then I'll stream again probably around 5 or so, because I have to walk these dogs somewhere between 3 and 4. So I have to watch them between 3 and 4, and then also 10 and 11, so this will be kind of an off week. I'll have to do it sometime earlier in the afternoon, and then I'll have to do it sometime later in the afternoon. But Monday, I'll be going out with somebody to breakfast at about 10:30. 10:30, we'll probably leave to go get breakfast, and then I can come back, do the stream till whatever, 12 o'clock, and then that'll be good. That's for Monday. And then probably for the rest of the week too. Whoever just joined the stream, really appreciate you joining. Thank you so much. You know what? I think that, okay, so if I'm gonna explain something right now. This probably sounds terrible if you think about it for about 10 seconds. So I chose, how do I explain this in a way that doesn't make me sound like a retard? During the school year, I chose to take a math class during the summer. Not like because I failed the class, because like in my school, if you fail a class, you have to retake it. Or if you fail a semester, you have to retake that semester or whatever. I didn't fail a class, I did fine. I decided to take a summer math class, and basically what they try to do is they try to cover an entire year's worth of math within 2 months. Within like 30, I think it was like 32 days or 34 days was the amount of time it took to cover an entire year's worth of content. And so it was super fast. I have these 2 thick binders that were built up over 2 months. Or, sorry, a month. it was ridiculous, but it basically started at 8:15 and ended at 12. But usually my teacher let us out like 5 minutes early every day. I don't know how Screech missed. Do you like not hear it or something? For God's sake. It was a misclick anyway. So it starts at 8:15, ends at 12. So it's about almost 4 hours of math every day. That sucked. That was terrible. But I think that made me more time resilient. And what I mean by that is that I can sit and focus for certain periods of time, very long periods of time, and I'll be fine. But obviously, you do get burned out. Like, she does give us like 10-minute breaks every couple hours, so you do get like 20 minutes of break time in total over the entire course of the day. But thank God I'm not taking like an ACT class. And if you're from like out of the country, you probably have no clue what I'm talking about. But for the ACT thing, but for the summer school thing, maybe you can relate, maybe you can't. If you've taken a summer school class, then you probably know what I'm talking about. But if you have not, then you probably have no clue what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think it's made me more time resilient. That's why I'm able to do these streams. Like if I was doing this like last summer, I would never be able to stream for over an hour. That would be like the, okay, time cap. I'm not doing it for more than an hour, you know? But the fact that I'm almost doing this for 2 hours every day, almost 3 hours today in total. I would have streamed, like, if that thing that I was talking about hadn't come up today. If you didn't see the stream earlier, something came up. I was at like 50-something minutes. And then I was like yelling at me like, oh, come with me, do this. And I was like, alright, well, I have to go. Something came up. And then I had to do that. And then I had to end the stream. And then by the time I got back, it was already time for like the dinner party thing that my family did tonight. So, couldn't do that. Couldn't stream. I would have probably streamed for another 30 minutes and then probably would have called it quits. Because I needed to get ready, but, yeah. Okay. We're making a lot of progress in this game though. It's pretty ridiculous. Nice, level 40. Alright, he's good for training right now. For right now. I think I'm gonna leave my Pokemon under-leveled though. Just because it makes the game more fun, so. I'm gonna stick up Dragonair here. Hopefully this is not double battle. I hate double battles. Ah, god damn it. Bro. And Sis and Bro. Oh, I thought his name was Bro. If his name was Bro, I would have been pissed. Okay, so we're gonna do some Twister action here. And some Razor Leaf action here, which hits both moves hit both Pokemon, which is pretty funny. So Goldeen's dead, and Seeking's probably dead too. Like dead Seeking. Okay, not quite. And okay, not quite. Ah. Okay, Razor Leaf. No, but I've been in streams before. It's kind of weird where the guy has like the text playing. I don't know. Actually, that has nothing to do with that. I probably should not even mention it. But this, there's some streams that have like 5 moderators in at the same time. Like these people want to get like they'll get like the same amount of viewership that I get. So like max 8 viewers per stream. Average like 2 or 3. But all the people will be moderators. So it's just kind of like. It's kind of weird because like you see like this, it looks like the chat is just spammed with like wrenches, and it's so weird. I just found that pretty funny. I don't know why I said that. I mean, I only have 1 mod. I asked people if they wanted to apply to be a mod in my last stream. There's like, there wouldn't be like an application. They'd just be like, hey, can I be a mod? And be like, okay, you can be a mod, you know. If you ask, I'll make you a moderator if you come to streams consistently. But most of the time I don't even need a moderator anyway, so. But yeah, that's basically that. What's going on, guys? Thanks for entering the stream, really appreciate it. I hate how little power points Dragon Rage has. It only has 10. And when something uses Spite, oh my god, that spites me so bad, you know what I'm saying? I absolutely hate the move Spite. If you have a move that has like 5 power points, you're screwed. That's like, it's over. You're done. Yeah, we need a better move than Twister. Once I learn Outrage... Oh yeah. Dragonair will be outraged and he will be tearing it up. Yeah. There we go. Tentacruel. Oh. That's interesting. I don't even think I've seen a Tentacruel yet. I should use Thunder Wave more often. I always forget that I have it on him. Okay. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Ah, crap. And I hate it when you're like when you confuse to a fighting type that's like, and you're a fighting type and you're confused. I should have said that earlier, but when you're a fighting type and you're confused, that sucks so bad if you hit yourself, because confusion is based off, when you hit yourself, it's based off of your attack stat. That's why Swagger is such a good move, because Swagger basically what it does is raises your attack, and then you smack the shit out of yourself, and then just lowers your HP to like half. It's ridiculous. But the problem with that is if they're using physical attacking moves, then I mean, it doesn't. I mean, wait, what am I talking about? If they're using physical attacking moves on you and they hit you, it'll hurt real bad, because you just literally raise their attack. But if they're using special attacking moves, it works out great. It's an even better move then. Keep on misclicking and hitting the instructions thing. Oh my god, you got one more Pokemon? How many more Pokemon do you have in your friggin' backpack? So we're just gonna make it to, what's it called? Cinnabar Island, and then we're gonna stop the stream. I hate saying that though. I hate saying that. Because it seems that whenever I'm like close to stopping the stream, I have like above average viewership. It sucks. Because then these people are like, they come in, they're expecting like to watch some gameplay of FireRed, and I'm like, alright guys, I'm ending the stream, see you later, and they're just like, oh well shit, I just clicked on a dead link basically. Okay, there's like 4 trainers here, so that should take a while. Guess I'll be using Poliwrath here. Okay, well. You know, I've had the same background for like a year now. Actually, okay, I don't want to put it up because it's not even that interesting. I just noticed that, but it's like, you know, from Ruby Sapphire, like the opening scene. There's like the scene when the 2 trainers are like riding their bikes, and then like the Latios and Latias pop up, and then like I thought that was like such a cool shot that I just like made it my background, and it looks so good too. But the problem is that the color of my folders blends into the background, so I can't really see them. Sometimes it's kind of annoying, but whatever. I just realized how actually defensive Poliwrath is. It's like actually. Thanks for joining the stream, whoever just did. Everybody who's been joining the stream. This is pretty good. 5 viewers. It's good. But I just realized how defensive Poliwrath is. 100 defense. Honestly, it's pretty good. At level 40. That's pretty good defense. I bet that's probably better than Venusaur, maybe. Maybe. Wow, that did. Okay, good. He's form attack. Okay. Still have Bite for the special occasions, you know. Maybe I'll delete that eventually. Replace Bite with the Extreme Speed. I don't know. Kind of afraid that this guy's gonna use Water Gun or something. So, and why do these guys all have like friggin' 6 Pokemon on their team? Oh man. I'm like 10 levels higher than this thing. 12 levels higher. And you're dead. Trying to get everybody up to level 40. Goldeen. Another one. How many of the same Pokemon can you have, honestly? Like, I don't understand all these idiots who walk around with like 50 Geodudes in their bags. Man, can you do anything else besides train a Geodude. Is PKHEX, is that like a program where you like change the Pokemon stats and things like that? Cause I don't do either. I don't raise Pokemon, nor do I like spawn in things like that. Cause I don't really find the need to, so I just kind of catch them in the wild. If that's what you're talking about, if that's not what you're talking about, then just go ahead and correct me. But yeah, I don't really like do all the EV training, IV training, that kind of thing. If that's what you're talking about, I'm gonna actually look that up, see what you're talking about. PK, what does it say? God, I still have this translation tab open. PKHEX. That is not okay. Well, PKHEX. Let's see here. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, it looks like you can do that. I don't know. I don't really know what it is, but yeah, I wish I could get back into competitive. Maybe I kind of want to see. I'm really curious to see if the servers for Pokemon Battle Revolution are still up. I doubt they are, but last time I checked, there was a guy actually playing online. He might have been. It might have been a re-upload or an old video that he uploaded beforehand. But I will still have all my old teams. I don't need to make any new ones because I got like 50 teams. So I might stream a little bit of that, or just do some recorded gameplay and just post battles or something like that. And level 40? Yes. There we go. Okay. Diglett's or Dugtrio is the last one because it's kind of hard to train Dugtrio on a water route. Because I mean now he's Slash, so it shouldn't be as hard. So I should be prepared here. Yeah, see, that did a ton of damage. Oh, and he's recover. That's fine. As long as he's not using water gun. Damn, my computer's getting hot. You can cook a fucking egg on this thing. It's like burning the shit out of my hand. Oh man, that sucks. The Wii servers are down. Damn. That sucks. Maybe I probably just still play single player and still have fun. And DS. That is terrible. I wish it's kind of like if you know it, Call of Duty. I don't know if they've canceled their. I doubt they've canceled MW2 servers. But there's a game that came out in about 2008. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And those servers I don't think have shut down yet, but I guess those ones have. But I can also stream Pokemon Rumble, which was actually a fun game. I remember getting that. It was a good game. It was pretty fun. So I might stream that. Just stream whenever I feel like I want to play. So once I'm done with this game, obviously. Once I get to Cinnabar Island, it'll be nice. And then I think after you do Pokemon Mansion, you do the Sevi Island quests, which is, I'll have to look up how I kind of forgot how that, like what the order is there. I don't think it should be pretty, oh crap, I forgot to move up Dugtrio. Oh man, I wasn't even paying attention. Probably would have gotten up to level 40 by now. I like the water route music, it's good. Keep on going south here. I knew I should have brought a repel. Oh well. Maybe the stuff is so synced well because I haven't sped up anything in a while. Like, you know, because on the computer you can like speed up. You can like double the speed of the game if you want to. You just hold down space bar and it. Oh, there's a ton of hacking. Yeah, I'd imagine that, honestly. Yeah. But I bet there's a lot of people who JTag their Wiis. If you don't know what I'm talking about, like, they just, like, mod the shit out of their Wii to make it, like, shoot rainbows out of it and shit. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people, I'd imagine, are probably doing that. Cause it's an old console. Like, honestly, who the hell would even want to play that game anyway? Just kind of for nostalgia. You'd play like one game and then hop off, you know. Man, I've been talking for so long that like my throat is like clenching up. It's like, oh, stop talking, you idiot. But I only got like 5 more minutes here. I want to make it like a 2-hour stream. I'll probably try to get to Cinnabar Island in 5 minutes. Let's see if we can do it. Seadra, oh crap. This thing might actually be able to take me out if I'm not careful here. But I'm just going to continue doing that. Okay, Bubble, please do not do a lot of damage. Okay, that didn't do jack. And level 40, there we go. Okay, looks like we're going back to the game store. Everybody's up to level 40. I can't believe Electabuzz trained that fast. Like, God. That took like 30 minutes to train him. Only a few battles. Worked out perfectly, actually. I didn't expect to find my level 32 either. I was actually kind of to catch a Magnemite instead. Evolve that into a Magneton, obviously, but you know, that's what I was originally going to do, but then I found that thing, and I was like, holy crap, I have to have it. I never used Electabuzz before, and I've never used Electivire either. Obviously, you can't get Electivire in this game, so... There we go. The water is shallow here. For some reason in my mind, I always think that I'm going, like, you know, you enter Cinnabar Island from the north, but I guess you do it from the west. I didn't know that. I keep on forgetting that. Come from the east and you go to the west. You go south and then west. Into there. But from the perspective of Cinnabar, you're coming from the east. I don't know. However you want to interpret it, you interpret it that way. Let's do Giga Drain here. See how much damage this does. I wish Giga Drain did way more damage. Like, if it did at least like 80 damage, or if it even did 90, obviously that's better, but like, if it did 90 damage, that move would be so good. It would be like the flamethrower of grass types, but Leaf Blade's got that for the physical attacking, and then probably Energy Ball is a really good one too. It's 80 damage, and then special attacking move too. Alright. Let's hope this is probably the last. I think this is probably the last battle. Seadra. Yeah, I never thought about this, that how they introduced Kingdra in the 2nd generation, and so Seadra was the fully evolved Horsey in the 1st gen. It was kind of weird. You know, maybe I should consider actually using Seadra as just Seadra, not evolving into a Kingdra, because I don't think you even have to. But I'm just thinking that maybe after the 1st gen they nerfed its stats a little bit to make it seem like a second Pokemon in the evolution line, instead of just going straight to, you know, really good Pokemon to an even better Pokemon. That would be so overpowered, it'd be ridiculous. Because I don't even know how good Seadra, sorry, not the microphone. I don't know how good Seadra was, so. And we are going to Cinnabar. Nope, this is something way different. I don't know where the hell I even ended up. Oh my god! I'm at the Seafoam Islands. I think I actually have to go west a little bit more anyway. Jeez, I ended up at the Seafoam Islands. I was trying to go to a completely different place. Yeah, I just have to go west more. If I went to Pallet Town and just went south a little bit, I could have gotten there. I got a whole nother half of the route. You're just like, oh my god. Oh, I thought this was a shorter route, but I'm actually going to end the stream here. about 2-hour stream. That's pretty good timing. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, maybe I can go for Articuno now. And I've got like 14 Pokeballs. Let's see if I can do it. But yeah, thanks for tuning into the stream, Calip. I really appreciate you staying for like this entire thing. I'm glad I made you a monitor, or moderator, whatever you call it. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. If you're watching this after I upload the video, thank you so much. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions or any corrections, whatever, that you could contribute to the stream. And of course, I will see you tomorrow. And yeah, peace out. Thanks for watching, guys.